what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life. They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life.
I'm right here with the fight, man. Y'all doing y'all job, man. I respect y'all, man. I love y'all. You heard me? Like one of my favorite plays in that bitch. And that bitch hitting the pipe and shit. Man, what the fuck? That's why I love my city, yo. They ain't waste no time getting here. I swear to God. They always do their job, man.
I'm just gonna give it like 50 seconds.
They always do their motherfucking job, man.
No wonder the
like
ass to fall
right
over.
here. Roast a marshmallow or something. Shit crazy.
Man, all that shit burning.
Yeah, man. Want me move right here?
That's the firefighter.
All right, man. I got you, bro. Oh, shit, that shit get on me. I'm just saying. Look, that shit just got on me.
Give it like 10 more seconds, yo. It's funny as hell.
I lost my favorite sound today. Yeah, that ladder, boy. Yeah, God. Man, Baltimore, these boys.
Was it another one, though?
They got 2 ladders. They got 2 fucking ladders.
Yo, shout out to that dude that made that video. Granted, that was...
It was unfortunate.
Because it was definitely probably like...
So we'll set the scene because we don't got
fire.
the video playing and shit. So it's a big ass fire
he's
with
in the
what
alley
appears
behind
to be...
the row home.
Yeah.
And
In
there's a
a
really
location
big fire.
in Baltimore.
He's
and
really
you
close to
clearly
it.
tell from the dialect that it was definitely from our city, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to our fucking
Yeah,
city.
he probably be acting like
So
that when
funny.
Lamar get crazy.
I love them niggas, man. I'm from the county, but I still love y'all niggas, man. Y'all are hilarious.
Nah, that was a great clip, man.
Great clip, dog, bro.
And we got episode 220. I'm at 230.
230, man.
Coach Class Pod. I mean,
We
Coach
reaching
Class
different,
Pod.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, rate, subscribe on
Yo,
everywhere.
230 episodes, though.
Yeah,
we
230. Zay,
So
we not stopping.
Is 250 hitting this year? That should hit this year, right? No, that might be next year.
I don't know.
I gotta
That's
do
still
the
a lot.
calculation on that. You know,
We might have some double.
I'm a little drunk,
you never
so
know.
I'm
You
mathing.
never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I'm excited though.
250, we gotta do something a little bit.
Yeah.
We gotta start really
That might be
pointing
when
out
the
the
play could come out.
milestones, the milestones, because the
When we was just
milestones
talking
are
about.
they're important. They're important to the growth. People seeing where we came from and where we at right now is you gotta respect it.
Yeah.
You have to ultimately if you're doing anything, at least in our area. We not the top shit ever. That's a fact, but it doesn't matter
Yeah.
because we enjoy doing this shit.
Yeah, and it's natural.
But we back, like he said, 230. Make sure you like, rate, and subscribe on everything.
Yeah.
Anything possible, and be sure to comment if you're not feeling what we're saying, or if you're feeling what we're saying and you want to add to it, man. We love it. I enjoyed seeing the comment about on Nate's episode about the ice cream. That was good to see. You know, it's good to
Nate
see shit
is
like
hilarious.
that. He gotta chill on
Shout
the ice
out
cream.
Nate.
And then I saw the comment on Twitter, even not directly on the video. I'm not sure. I know you know her, Mike, but I'm sure. But whatever. She was talking about like the R&B stuff.
Yeah.
She was like, "You didn't like Ty Dolla $ign."
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
shout out
Kenny's
to
wife.
Barbara.
That's
Yeah, that's
Barbara.
Barbara.
That was at the cookout.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
my
She
peoples,
just got
man.
like a
They
different
gonna be
name
through
on,
here.
whatchamacallit.
I'm setting them
That's
up
the homie.
because they the homies.
Shout out
like,
Barbara and Kenny.
we can't have the. We gotta set them up perfectly
Well,
because
Barbara
they've been
and
on.
Frank, because she always yells at us for calling them Kenny.
I called him Kenny since I
he's
know
been
him.
Kenny since I've known
I'm
him.
never not calling
He's
him
been
Kenny.
Kenny since I've known.
That's my guy. He responds to it. He's been responding
It's a
to it my
guy.
whole
She
life.
knew about the music too, because she definitely was like,
Yeah.
"That Take album, I told you."
No,
Yeah.
she a big R&B
Yeah.
fan, so it'd definitely be a good talk if she
Yeah.
come through because she gonna have some questions for you, like about
Yeah.
why you didn't fuck with Ty.
Yeah.
Ty's been cold, nigga. He's been cold.
Yeah. I remember I said something when we did a podcast like years ago, the first time they was both on, and they were talking about that first Genuine album, and I was like, the sound of the beats and stuff didn't really like transition well into this era, and they gave me the eye, yo. It was like, nigga. But I re-listened, it's still fire, but it's like some of the samples just done with the old Timbaland stuff.
Which,
Do be like,
I'm not gonna lie, like I gotta agree with you on that. That's that's mad funny because
Yeah.
I rock with Genuine.
You don't
Yeah.
like a lot of that
first
chicken,
album, I
chicken,
always said those-
chicken, chicken. You don't like that?
He'll do that for like a minute, and it's through a nice R&B track though, and it's like, yo, he messing it up.
The
Tim-
chicky
he-
chicky
Tim
do
was,
get annoying.
He had a few like bangers on it, but Tim wasn't going crazy on that album.
Yeah,
man.
it's like almost like
And what else may be involved?
all the Genuine songs was like the throwaways of an Aaliyah album but Timberland produced beats, and it's like
might have been
I'm like
Damn. That's what you saying?
It just was pop locky, and it's like, yo, he can sing.
Yeah, it's not my favorite.
Wasn't he
Genuine
dancing
album.
like that though? Doom, doom,
No,
doom,
same
doom,
old me
doom.
was fire though. I mean, same OG was fire.
Same old
Yeah.
me.
No, you know that girl. What you did to me last night?
Okay.
It had me standing at attention.
He sung that at the actually
you
the
remember?
Valentine's Day. No, he didn't sing it. His background singer sung it. He didn't. Sing
Nigga, that shit is hard, yo. That's one of the hardest
He's a
like
legend,
player.
man.
But yeah, the
I
production.
really
overall
feel
was,
like he owe us something though, cause you owe me something. You definitely owe me something. Yo.
Genuine. Now?
Yes.
I
I
don't
gave
think
him a
so.
little light on the pod.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this recent, the recent
Rich
string of
did start his
activity,
reign.
yo, like I
Rich
feel like
started
I
the
was
reign.
on the start
The
of
drunk
that.
Uncle Knees was like what? Like almost like
That was early this year, yo. It was in around like February.
yeah.
I mean, that was a minute ago.
Oh yeah, because it
It was Valentine's Day shit that we went to the concert,
so
yo, and I just was commenting on the shit. We did it right after that. So it was in late February or some shit like that. I know I had to be one of the first people
Rich
talking
started
about that.
his tear.
I know I did.
Yo, Rich let Genuine know he could do this again, yo.
Yo, Genuine, keep cooking.
We got
And
a
don't
lot
ever
of
change.
incidental moments. Like,
Yeah.
we talked about stuff.
Just stop
If we
drinking,
running
man.
through
Stop
every
drinking.
episode, we could pick a lot of like joints that was like, yeah, we said something and this thing's happening.
People
right
know
now.
though.
It's crazy, yo. It's
People
really crazy.
know.
Not
We
trying
show
to
real
gas,
love.
It's
I
really
know.
crazy, yo.
They know.
It's crazy.
They know. Word to Drake.
Yo, know what's a nuts job, yo? Because I've been watching.
Hold on, though.
Okay, my bad.
Because we was in that vein of like, kind of like classic kind
Oh
of
yeah,
shit.
music, yeah.
Coolio, man.
Oh yeah, R.I.P. Coolio.
Rest in peace, bro.
And I can't think of how many times on this show I always start singing, "These days are most been lies."
Living in the gangster's
Yo.
paradise.
R.I.P.
That nigga said,
Prayers up to
tell
the
me
family.
why are we
That song was classic.
so blind?
What movie was that
to
on? That was on a
see?
hood movie about like a hood ass school, yo. I think it had
Something learning. Something.
I think it had the lady that played,
Criminal Minds.
Catwoman.
Wasn't it? Was it something?
Wasn't the teacher? One of the teachers was the woman
No,
that
we gotta
played,
get that
like,
right.
Criminal
Yo. We
Minds.
gotta get that right since Coolio. We talking about Coolio. Yo, hold on.
I don't know if that was
And
on
he just
there.
seemed, yo, and just while Rich is looking that up, he just seemed mad cool, yo.
Yeah.
Like it seemed like everybody I've ever heard like just said mad good stuff about him. Like,
Yeah.
it seemed like a real
Yeah, it was
chill-
Criminal Minds, yo.
That's what I
Chills,
thought
dude.
it might have been, but I was like, I don't want to be.
Yeah, gangsters. Dangerous Minds.
Dangerous
I'm sorry.
Minds, no.
Dangerous
Minds.
Minds. Shout out
Dangerous
Dangerous
Minds.
Minds. I'm gonna rewatch that sometime this weekend.
Living in the gangster's paradise. Did that nigga ever do any other chorus?
My man said,
What?
The nigga that did the chorus on that. Did he ever
I
do
don't
any
even
other
know who
chorus?
did that hook.
It's one. You seen him, yo.
Honestly,
I'll
it's
show you
not a
after.
lot of hooks that sound
Nigga,
like
tell
that,
me
though.
why are we
Remember, yo.
so blind to
I
see?
don't remember his name.
I memorized that at like 13 or some shit
that
like
shit
that.
was
Whenever
hard.
that shit came out, I don't even
That
know
shit
how
was
old I
hard.
was. I was young as hell.
Yeah.
I was probably younger than
Remember
that.
he did that Keenan and Kel.
Yeah, it was that.
Yes. Yes. Come on, yo.
He's a
That
legend.
nigga was crazy.
The Fantastic Voyage joint.
Fantastic Voyage is so hard, yo.
You know what I mean? Slide, slide, slippity slide.
Nah, that he definitely was that dude, bro. Rest in peace again, man. That's sad.
Sad
How old
shit,
was
man.
he?
59, I think.
Man, that's young.
It's young.
Prayers up to the family, man.
They said it a few episodes ago, man. Just check on your health if you can. Be as proactive as you can instead of reactive. If you know what I mean. I don't know the circumstances, of course, with Coolio. I'm taking it away from that. more
I
than
didn't even
anything.
see the cause of death and all that. I just
Yeah.
saw on
I
social
don't like
media
when people
lightly.
do
Yeah,
that.
it's like, yeah, we don't
That's
need
not
all
my-
that.
I
Like,
don't even know
regardless,
why.
come
How
on.
he died. He
Yeah,
died.
regardless. Yeah.
It's sad.
Legend.
You know what I mean? But yeah, rest in peace. And then we can go ahead where you was going with it. Let's get it.
Cause you know everybody know Hurricane Ian coming. Like,
Yeah, man. Salute to the people down there in Florida. Holy
yeah,
shit.
salute to everybody and prayers.
Yo,
up to
was that
Florida.
Warris video new? Or was
I
that
don't
from
know.
a few years
Nigga,
ago?
If I saw that big ass Warris on the
Nigga.
block, I'm getting out of
I'm
there.
out of there. I'm out of there.
Oh hell,
That couldn't have been
no.
new, yo.
That,
That
nigga
had to
was
be from
flopping. He
across
looked like he
the
was like
seas.
350.
Yo. It
Maybe
didn't
more
even.
than that.
I was kind of scared of the video a little
I
bit
was
when I
scared
first
too.
seen it.
I was scared
'Cause I was
too.
like, what is it?
Somebody,
Why is it
yo,
moving
did you
like
see
that?
a video today? It was like a shark that like washed up.
But
like,
I
in
seen
like
that the last time hurricanes came
Oh,
out,
so
and
this
the
old-
prior
they
time.
mix the
I
old
don't.
hurricane
See, that's the
videos
thing
in.
about the internet. It's nasty. You really have to pick and
Yeah,
choose
trick you.
and understand what you're seeing because they will really believe everything
Yeah.
depending upon what you put up.
Because niggas don't look at the real information anymore. They look at the microwave version on the internet.
I'm not gonna put that. I almost put some information out there.
Yo.
Salute to Dad and them.
But with Hurricane Ian, I've just been seeing a lot of coverage like on the beach, like right by the water. Like, why do they make them do that, yo? I know it's for dramatization. I know it gets views, but like, yo, that shit is dangerous, yo.
I had this conversation.
If you fall in the ocean on that, yo, you done. Nobody.
But he wasn't near the ocean. He just was out there.
No, a lot of the time they be on like piers and shit. Watch when they get up to Baltimore. The winds are high right now. It's a little crazy out here. The nigga hat be flickering. I'm like, yo, just stand a little closer to the land. Seems safe. Y'all got the
Stand a little
now.
closer to the land, yo. That's funny as
yo,
shit.
they really would be like on the pier, like where you would fish at. Like, yo, relax, bro.
The winds are kind of high right now. What was the one?
That's what they got. Maybe that's the training you have to go to become.
That's what I was saying. You gotta pay your dues.
Permanent weatherman.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta pay your dues.
You remember the storm?
I was outside, bro, in the blizzards.
Yeah,
of '96.
He pull out his portfolio.
You wasn't there.
You remember Hurricane Ann?
You see all these blizzards
I
I've
was
been
in
through?
the eye.
How you gonna replace me?
Yeah,
you can't replace me. Bro. I seen
newscaster training. We figured it out
15 and a half inches in 3 hours, yo. Like, yo, you need to chill. You don't really know what it is.
Y'all was talking about that Tuesday? That job?
What?
Oh, the newscaster shit where you guys stand like super close to a disastrous situation.
The thing I was gonna say is I had this conversation before, but I had it definitely yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
The news, it's like that's like their super. It's sad in a way, but it's like their Super Bowl is hurricanes.
It is.
And the elections.
Is that why they call it hurricane season?
Like the whole they be mad like pumped up when you turn to the news when the hurricanes happen. The production level turns up. Everybody's gassed. It's prime time.
Hella newscasters that you've never seen before.
And I'm sorry, but it be bad entertaining. Unfortunately, I be feeling kind of.
You see that one nigga that went OD?
Because that shit is crazy. It's like, yo, this is really happening.
You seen that one newscaster that went OD and said, like, if you live here right now, you gonna fucking die. He didn't say fucking, but he was like,
he's like, you will die.
He OD'd though, like.
Your family.
But that's real. That's why I'm saying, like, it's hurricane season.
I think he was just trying to stress urgency to the families more so.
But you know what I had this conversation also.
It's a little bit of privilege as well.
Mad
it is a lot of privilege.
It's like mixed messages they be sending sometimes as the news, because it's like they want everybody to evacuate, and then they'll send crews down there.
Yeah.
So it's like, what? Like, that's why people be sitting there like, man, we gonna weigh it out.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's the only reason, but I'm like, it's a mixed message type weird thing.
Yeah.
But I guess they got.
I think for some people, like I was saying, alluding to a little bit, I don't want to put it all on them. Like I'm trying to stir away from that, because that was a really good point you brought up with Brett Favre last time to counter my point about the racism.
Yeah.
So I don't want to bring it back to that, but I think it was a little bit of privilege with some people understanding, like, yo, what do you mean just go somewhere?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
that
yo,
is
not
privilege.
everybody has the ability
privilege.
to just get up and go.
That's
like,
privilege.
what are you saying? I don't have that ability.
Yeah, that's tough.
You gonna pay for it?
Yeah.
That's tough.
Like, are y'all gonna help me with this shit?
Especially
Like,
if it's
fam.
not just you by yourself, because you might have a family member you could reach out to, like, yo, it's about to get real. But like, if you got like a whole family, like they be like, nigga, you can't stay here.
Some
like,
people is estranged from their family.
Yeah.
Some people have different. Families is way far away, so they might not be able to get to them. They don't have the bread to really pay for just to get on a flight.
Yeah.
That'd be the thing, though. Like, yo, that Instagram shit, man. Salute to Freddie Gibbs, yo, the CIA shit, though.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good song. Because Instagram is definitely in there.
Nah, we gonna get into that.
We're going to get into the
on
music later,
yeah,
but I just wanted
that
to
was I was
a great
proud.
album, though. But yeah, that Instagram shit got niggas thinking that it's just... Because I be seeing people travel a lot, and I respect it.
Yeah.
But you gotta understand that, like, people have different circumstances of the ability to be able to do that. Some people can't just get up and just go.
Yeah.
And I just want to make sure people understand that before they just tell them you have to evacuate. Nigga, where I'm gonna go?
Yeah.
My bad. Another thing is what people don't take into consideration, like some people, and it sounds crazy to some people, but there's a lot of people who haven't even left their state
Fam.
Yes.
in their entire life.
Blocks. I know
It
people
don't
that
sound
haven't
crazy.
left the county.
Yeah.
like it's
real.
people like that and shit like that. Like it's people
So to
that
tell
don't
somebody
know
you just
anything
gotta
else.
Get up and leave. It's like
Where?
that's wild. You know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So
like,
I mean,
understand
Prayers
both
up
sides.
for Florida, man.
Definitely.
That shit crazy.
They said the death toll is rising, so
yeah, definitely prayers up for
God
them.
bless
Prayers up.
Everybody that's affected by it, going through it.
And anybody,
Losses,
even if you,
everything.
I just hope everybody is as safe as can be with everything that's transpiring in the homes and all that shit. Because you got to have a certain type of insurance, and it's probably super expensive down there for hurricane stuff. Because
I mean, this is the time
I feel like
when
they probably sell that
some
readily down there,
of the
hopefully.
like I remember when I started working at I'm not gonna say the name of the company, but I started working there. We had like an option where there was a hurricane option. for you to take money from this product that we sold.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, there's the stuff like that'll start happening, but it'll take a few months. You know what I mean? And hopefully, Biden gonna come out and go walk around down there and shit like that. Hopefully he don't drown in no shit.
He might not. Yo, that nigga been like acting like,
sinkhole.
it's been a lot of shit that has happened and he don't even, cause normally
I hate that
even
nigga,
if the
bro.
president don't do nothing, they usually
I don't even
be
like getting
vocal.
political,
Like they
'cause
be
I
like
don't like
vocal.
doing that.
Like, I'm like, what's going on? I don't even.
He's been
we find out
trash.
shit from Twitter. It's not cause the president is talking about it over and
Piece
over
of
again.
shit, bro.
I feel like he like the first president that flat out just be like,
Fuck it.
we're not gonna do anything.
Yeah, like,
Sometimes
fuck
it-
He might have just said, "Yo, I just
Crazy,
wanted the
yo.
4. I just wanted to be one of the presidents. I didn't even really want another
My
term."
man hit you
Like,
with the
fuck it.
whoa. That's crazy.
Damn, that's wild. Y'all going through that.
Oh,
Mad people
wow.
died. Oh, that's crazy, son. Like
Man,
what?
I can't believe it's getting
Help
crazy
me,
like
my
this out
nigga.
here.
Please,
Like, bro.
Yo, in one interview, he
please
said
help
one
me,
time,
my nigga.
What y'all want me to do?
Yeah, exactly.
He could swing the election though if he go down there and help Florida out though. He might be able to get it. I don't know nothing about politics.
Me
Let me
either.
stop
I don't
doing
even
that.
know who's running. Like, I
don't know shit.
Care less.
I'm registered though. I am.
I could care.
He's 237 years old. Like I can't imagine him doing a second term like that. Serious.
Yeah.
Like
237 is funny
Yeah.
as
that's
shit.
generous, yo.
Yeah.
That's shit.
Like,
OG. Yeah.
he don't even be lucid.
Yo said he player number 1. That's hilarious. Yo said he is player number 1. That's hilarious.
He playing with the country, yo. Fuck this nigga, man. I'm not saying his name no more because I don't want to get cut off YouTube.
Before I
yo.
go down,
Fuck him, yo.
I just want to see
Player
what
number
it's
1 of the
like.
U.S.
His take on street.
U.S. player number 1. I'm naming this episode U.S.
Bro, that's
player number 1.
hilarious.
That's funny as shit.
Yo said that man is player number 1.
Yo, if we on Florida though, we have to talk about Tua, yo. What are they doing to Tua down there in Miami? They trying to kill Tua out there in Miami. It's not funny. I almost laughed, but that's
that
not
shit
funny,
crazy.
yo.
They really running that organization and coaching them like any given Sunday. Remember the team in
Yeah.
Miami? Like that's how they
Yes.
get back on the field. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
They putting him back out there. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready to go back out there in general.
what's so crazy is when I saw the because I saw the clip. No, I saw the clip right after the play on Sunday, and I was like,
Did it? All right, never mind.
No,
Okay.
we still in there.
I saw it, and then I just started doing something else, and then I looked at my phone like an hour later, and I looked just to see the stats, and I said the backup only threw like one pass still. I said, did Tua go back in the game?
Yeah.
I was like, because he clearly was concussed.
No, he didn't go back in last night, y'all.
No, I'm talking about Sunday.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
was like,
Okay.
wait a minute.
Oh
and
shit.
then I was like, yo, this don't seem right.
Yeah,
And then they said it
that,
was an
that first time
investigation,
was
and then
wrong, nigga.
He cleared, and I was like, what? And then it's a short week, dog. I was like, yo, this is
See, I
not
didn't
gonna
watch
be
that
good.
whole game. I didn't know all about that in the game
I
before.
saw the play. I saw him fall.
And he was my fantasy quarterback. I had no idea because they was cooking. I was like, fuck it.
He should have never got back in that game.
Yeah.
Something ain't go right. He was lying in the joint, or somebody just
You
kinda,
can't go
like,
off
let
the
him pass.
player. Of course, the player gonna want to come back. That's
Yeah.
what they do. They play football, so they gonna want to come back. But like, yo, you gotta protect these niggas. That's what y'all job is.
Yo, but you know
what y'all
something
doing?
I learned? I learned today from Bart
Yeah,
Scott.
sweaty in this mug.
Bart Scott said that they give you basically a test, a cognitive skills test in the beginning of the year because everybody's different.
Yeah.
He said, this is an insight, he said he would do bad on it on purpose, so just in case he had like a concussion, he would
stay
have
out.
to do the bare minimum to pass it.
Yeah.
So that opened up to, yo, that's what people be doing. That's how you be like, how did he get back in the game? Somebody just, they did like the easiest joint so they could get, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, I didn't even think of it like that.
Finessing it,
I don't know if he was
get
supposed to
back
get
out
that
there.
game up on ESPN. I'm gonna keep
Yo,
it
he
real,
gave up
yo.
the Viagra game before, yo. So he's a snitch. He's a whole snitch. I'm not gonna hold you. He's a locker room snitch. He been telling a lot of secrets.
Yeah.
I don't like that nigga anyway, man.
Yeah, that shit with Tua is sad, yo. But I think I saw him put out a post. He said he doing halfway decent, but hopefully it don't have no long term effects on him.
Fam, he had the gang signs
Yeah.
up.
Know what scene I thought of when I saw his hands? Remember when Ace Ventura was like, sleep. I thought about his fingers, yo. and it was bad, yo. But
salute the two of
yeah,
them. Hopefully you get that.
sorry
bro.
to her, but
That's funny as hell though. I wanted to start really laughing out loud, but I
nah,
had to
because we
chill.
said about the injury, but I thought about that first.
That's funny.
I'm not a doctor.
It didn't look
Yeah.
good.
But I feel like he should be out at least 4 weeks.
Yeah, because
Like
even
a
in
month,
boxing,
yo.
like when somebody get knocked out like that, it's serious. It's like, yo,
That
he
might
really,
end career type shit,
With
yo. You
boxing-
just laying there just with the arms up like that,
Yeah.
your nigga lock up like this off the hit.
I know you would
He
know,
was
Zay.
done.
What was that fight in the 90s, Zay, where a dude kept throwing
punching?
jabs on the ground? He was
Oh, he was
throwing-
punching on the
that shit was
ground.
wild. He was
Crazy.
fighting with his eyes closed.
Never
Yeah, he
felt
was like
yo.
throwing hands on the ground, bro.
Hit that nigga so hard he thought he was still fighting.
Yo, that's wild.
Some depending on
His reaction just start going.
how you get knocked out, and I think the organization maybe
Wow, yo.
that you fighting under, but that like sometimes you have to sit down for 90 days. I know the WBC has one of them joints if you get knocked out cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't even come back. That's 3 months basically.
That's what Ryan
Yeah, you
Garcia
shouldn't be
asking
able to
for.
though,
Really,
because
like
it's
that
brain
too, like the
damage,
two
brain
joint-
trauma.
Yeah.
He probably shouldn't be playing the rest of the year. Remember, like Trent Green had
Yeah.
a few, and his career was in the earth. Like that stuff is nothing to play with. So he probably shouldn't play for the rest of the year. But I'm not a doctor, so I don't know.
Yeah, and that the way he fell in that Bengals game was just unfortunate. Like that was like
It
one
was.
of the
It
freak
was one of
accidents
them-
where your
them
head
plays.
hits the ground as hard as it can with all the momentum coming down.
It was one of them plays.
It was like a freak accident because they was trying to make it seem like he had to slam him. Like I'm like that's regular football stuff.
Yeah,
like
that's
you'll get
football.
thrown down like that. But
Because
the
if
way
he gets
fell
out of that,
backwards,
what do
he
you
just
say?
Fell funny.
Because if he gets out of it, you're gonna be mad at that
he
defensive
just
line.
fell funny, bro.
He just fell. He fell backwards. He threw him down
he
for
slung
sure.
him
But
down, but
that
like-
defensive lineman is taught, I can't let this nigga go. Niggas will get out of that in the NFL. Like a nigga like Ben Roethlisberger or some shit. Nigga, I'm putting him down.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get to this quarterback all game. Like, yo, it be like moments where you're like, yo, I was just there. Like that type shit.
Yeah.
So, I'm never putting it on the defense. They just doing their job.
He didn't drive him into the turf, neither. He just
Nah.
slung him.
It was just
Yeah,
a,
he
it was a
slung
throw.
him. He just
It
fell
was a
as
regular
bad as
tackle.
He possibly could have. He
He
fell. at
fell
the
on his
most-
head. That
he
was
fell
the issue.
in a way though he couldn't defend himself
Yeah.
at all. Like he couldn't brace for
Straight
the fall.
head to
Because he was
floor.
trying to fumble.
We gotta look at what the turf y'all playing on and shit. I heard that was a little bit of controversy earlier in the week, but
Those Bengals jerseys was hard though.
I did fuck with the cocaine.
Fuck them, but
The White
those
Ranger
jerseys are
yo.
nice. They were hard,
White
bro.
Power Ranger jerseys,
Yeah, they.
yo.
Oh, they were. They did remind me.
Somebody said the
They
helmets
gonna whip
look
out
like
the flute.
on Twitter said
No,
the
that's the
helmets
Green
look
Ranger.
like
Oh, that was the
zebra
Green
cakes.
Ranger. My
That was my
bad.
favorite.
They said the
Because the
helmet.
White Ranger had the
He
sword.
was the tiger, yeah.
Yeah, the White Ranger had the sword. I remember now.
Yeah, they said the helmets look like zebra cakes and shit.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Hilarious.
I thought it was nice. It was a nice touch, yo. Cause
Yeah, but Ryan Garcia, I said this a little bit earlier when we was talking, y'all was talking and shit, but he's definitely asking for some Tua style knockout. He been talking a lot of shit lately. Ryan
feel like-
Garcia he allegedly walked up on, he said that this happened on live, that he walked up on Javonte Davis in the club.
you want to know my call?
Talked to him and Javonte grabbed his chain, but he didn't take it because security was around, and he tried to allude that he was soft. Nigga, I don't think you realize that you could have almost died.
I think what Ryan Garcia is doing, he knows that in 135, he is the bottom of the barrel nice dudes. Hollywood likes him. For some reason, they have a Funko Pop of him. He's trying to get famous, bro. He's not a real boxer, yo. Like, if you had Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Javonte Davis, Lomachenko, all these dudes, and it's way of mad other nice dudes. Is Keyshawn Davis in that?
Keyshawn, I think he's still at 130, but Keyshawn beat him up. Yo.
Yeah. It's a lot of nice
Keyshawn will
motherfuckers,
dog
bro.
the shit out of that.
Yeah.
Now.
Come on, yo.
Right
It's
now.
a lot of nice dudes. Like, bro, Ryan Garcia is trying to get his bag because he's popular right now. You can't fight, bro. You could probably beat me because I'm not a boxer, but any boxer that, if they let me just pull up, like, what boxer do you want to fight him on some beer shit? Yeah, I'll get Shakur out and get him
Anyone.
out of there. Cheese him up real quick.
Shakur
Fuck
just
that
went
nigga
up and wait, and he will whoop the
Cheese
shit out you,
him
man.
up,
Like,
boy.
it's not even a problem.
Because
I
Shakur
see
be
no
like
problem
throwing
with
them
that.
like strategic body shots now. I just like, you know
I
how
fuck
you
with
see like
Shakur.
a fighter get more poised and patient. Like when Canelo first started doing the little up and unders and just was chilling and weave.
Got to be loose.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
love
loose
that.
thing.
I love when I see.
That's
but
when you
Shakur
really
the same.
understand. That's when you
Shakur-
understand
Devin
what's
Haney
happening
too, though. They
out there.
all got that excellent defense, bro.
I enjoyed watching a few of the shits from the. I didn't even know your boy had like multiple brothers. Like does he have 2 other brothers?
Who?
Keyshawn.
I don't know. I only know about Keyshawn Davis because of ESPN Plus.
He's got one other brother. He had an older and another young. Is it a younger?
I think that's why they do.
He's the
3.
middle. Okay.
Oh, really?
It's something 3. They have like some kind of joint going down there. They from. I watched a YouTube joint about them down there.
He's from Norfolk?
He's from Norfolk, but he was born in New York.
Tough.
I don't know what part of New York. I gotta find that part out. But he said he was born in New York.
I rock with all the young nice fighters.
His mother and them said they wanted to move him out of that area that I guess that they were in because ultimately it would lead to trouble. So they moved down there and they just found boxing.
Yeah, because the cost of living is different down in other
It was
sides
cool. It was a
too.
cool ass little YouTube joint they did for him, man. I'm happy for that guy.
Nah, he's nice.
He's
bro.
nice.
He's one of them things like that's really gonna be.
His brother nice too. His brother's still amateur though, I think. He might have just had something recently.
His brother, bro.
He a pro? Okay, my bad. This video might have been old.
Nice, yo.
The video was old
They just bring
because
him
he said
up
he was an
a little
amateur
bit
at that
slower,
point.
But he nice.
Gotcha.
Juju Smith-Carrington too though. Like he's another New York like young bull, small frame like, but he's nice. It's another kid. I can't remember where he's from. Philly. I think his last name is Muhammad, but he's like 18, 19. And he
New
be
crop is dope.
boy is
eating.
I like the new crop.
I seen one of
Yo,
his
that's why
fights.
if you like boxing, watch ESPN Plus fights, yo. Like all those undercards are somebody.
Yeah, the zone is trash. The zone is probably the
That's
worst.
the young
out of
boys
all
that's gonna be somebody, yo.
HBO is next after the ESPN.
Yeah.
HBO's done.
Oh, HBO
Not
is done.
HBO,
Showtime. Showtime, my bad. Showtime.
Showtime/PBC.
Yeah.
Cause Showtime still got
Showtime.
Tank and all them, right?
Because they Showtime and Fox.
Showtime is very nice. They really tried to get my boy Tank with that last card though, because all of them fights was bad.
I wish Tank could switch it up to like the ESPN joint. Yo, he'd be the top guy.
My bad. We was talking about 135. He can't even beat Eastside Cruz.
Exactly.
Yo,
I forgot about Cruz.
I totally
Cruz
forgot
will
about
thrash
Eastside.
Ryan Garcia.
Eastside Cruz would
Bro, I think we never
destroy
talked
that
about it
nigga.
because of the scheduling.
Yeah,
That's
He
real.
almost killed that last week, and that dude wasn't a scrub.
He almost.
Did
We talked about it. We talked about it on this
when he
a
fought,
few episodes ago. It was a while ago.
I don't want to.
When
It
he
was
fought
where
the
he
guy,
almost
Tank
killed that
knocked out
nigga.
of
He
the
was just
shit,
throwing
too.
all haymakers. We said he was in some kind of shit. It was some personal shit.
Yeah, he was mad.
No. That's when he fought
Gamboa.
Gamboa.
He was
fought
trying to
another
kill
dude
Gamboa,
after.
the dude that fought Tank.
And the last dude wasn't a scrub neither, and I think he knocked him out
I
in the
forget
second
his
round.
name.
He was silent.
No, this was a fight only like 2 months ago.
He
3
tried to-
months
Oh
ago.
shit! I
Yeah,
didn't
he
see
beat
this one.
nigga's ass.
I didn't even see
Bad.
that one.
Nah, yeah.
I'm
I watched all the
behind.
ESPN Plus.
That's my
fights, yo.
fault. I'm behind.
It's a lot of good
And
stuff
Tank
on
was in the
there.
building, yo.
Yeah.
He seen he
But,
got the braids
see,
now and shit.
I
My
feel
boy
like
growing his hair out.
they make those ESPN Plus fighters so readily accessible to all the real boxing fans. People are forgetting how a nice Tank is.
Stop
Because like
sleeping
I
on my
watch
boy.
things like 135 is crazy right now, but Tank is nothing to be slept on. Like I remember people was like, yeah,
He
like
got
they were
that
saying
bomb.
Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson like defensive specialists.
Nobody's beating
I'm like, you forget
with ease,
this nigga
bro.
was trained by Floyd, and he has some of the greatest defensive boxing trainers
If he
ever.
loses, he loses. but
And he
you
got
know
a
how to
chin.
beat
And he
him
can
up.
throw hands.
I think people sleep on
Like,
the
yo,
fact that he got a chin. He
people
could take
forget,
a
like,
punch too, yo.
Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney can
A
do
nigga
the
like
technical
that
boxing, but
that
this
can
nigga
hit
has
that hard.
power.
If he can hit that hard
power.
and take a
Yeah.
punch,
Bing,
that's
bing,
scary, nigga.
bing.
That's horrifying. Cause that nigga that he fought last time was big as shit.
Yeah.
He beat the one punch put that nigga down. Like
When
stop.
he hit Lito Santa Cruz with
Again,
that, like
I'm not
that,
putting
like,
him all the way up there. Though.
whoop, pow, he hit him with the flash KO off
Nigga.
round 2.
Bro, I was concerned for Lee.
Yeah.
K.O.
That nigga said,
He didn't
Nigga
get up
say
like a minute.
K.O. That was the
nah, that
hardest
was like
shit
when
back in the day.
Canelo hit Amir Khan. That was crazy too.
No, that was wild.
That was crazy. That looked like a Creed knockout at the end of the movie.
Was that the
and
fight?
shit.
Was that the fight where they were showing Amir Khan's ability to punch out a candle?
I think
know.
nah,
the
he
wind?
had a lot of weird stuff like
That
that.
shit was stupid
All I know
as
is
shit.
Canelo was
hands-
I hate them across the pond
Amir
niggas.
Khan
man.
could have been nice though. He was nice.
He was like 2 or 3 weight classes smaller, and he had a bad.
He
chin
went
at the
up
lower
to
weight class.
fight
He should've never fought
Canelo,
him.
yo. That was the worst
He should've-
idea.
But I will say this because he's gifted. It was a little interesting for the first couple rounds.
Yeah, because he's so quick. Yeah, he's
But
so
we
quick.
all knew, like, yo, it's only a matter of time.
That
He
shit
was
felt
getting-
like
he was getting knocked
soft
out by,
touches to my boy Canelo face, yo. He was like, "Oh, this is
I
nice."
fuck with Canelo, yo.
Danny
This is-
Garcia
this
knocked-
is
like,
real
it was knocking
nice.
him out, like Canelo was gonna.
He beat
He
the shit
overkilled
out
him.
my boy.
Yeah. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little depressed this week though when I finished Dragon Ball Super. Well, last weekend, I think it was Saturday. I just finished out the last like 3 episodes because when it was the Tournament of Power, and it was like everybody was gone, and I'm like, yo, they wrapping it up, yo. Like I need to chill, yo. I need to pump my brakes, yo. It's almost over.
How long
this
it take? You
joyride.
remember how long the duration?
Nigga, it's a lot of episodes.
No, I'm saying like how you remember where you began from?
Probably like 4 weeks, 3 weeks, somewhere in that range.
That's not bad.
You was
Yo.
floating.
Yeah.
You gotta think.
I'm about
you gotta
to
think.
say it took me a few
You gotta
months.
think though, like I don't have no
You took a
girl.
vacay
You know what I
too,
mean?
yo.
Like if
Yeah,
I'm by
you took a nice
myself,
vacay.
I'm
No,
on
no.
I
vacation.
understand.
I'll watch that shit all day. Like
That
I
vacay
literally watch
definitely
that
lets
shit
you
all day,
cook.
like a good like
The vacay lets you
10,
cook
12
OD.
episodes, 13
That's
episodes.
where you got
yeah.
the episodes in. You probably took a good
I
chunk.
took, yo,
around
I
there.
was, it was to the point where I'll be like eating, go sit down, just keep watching it. Like I'm like, yo, this hard, yo.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all.
Nah,
'Cause
man.
y'all know a lot of stuff like that.
Like
don't
Zay
hit me
was
like
saying
that.
though before the episode, you gotta watch the movies now. That's probably the best.
And
bet.
now you saw.
Start
I
with the
got
first
it now,
movie, and we can go from there.
Yeah.
You know
And they
what I mean?
$3.99.
Matter of fact,
so
if
I
you
can
want
afford
to,
it.
I don't got shit to do. We could watch the first movie today. I don't
I'm
know what
down.
you're about to do. Yeah,
I'm
we can
down.
do that real quick because I'm chilling. I'm not really going nowhere.
I'm down.
kind of smacked. I don't need to drive right away.
No,
But
I'm
yeah,
down.
yeah. Swing it back real quick to box, and then we can keep going into the shows.
Okay.
ESBC, aka now Undisputed. Ponzi fucking scheme.
Yo.
That's
Allegedly.
Like when you try to switch the lawsuit.
Allegedly. Yes, allegedly. You mean they just making it complicated? This is fucking crazy, Mike.
Told y'all, yo.
They just released gameplay video. It looks just like the last gameplay video. It's getting me upset, Mike.
Told y'all.
And then the thing that y'all really not like taking in.
It's
Well,
getting me
Zay
upset,
took
Mike.
it into effect with like the thought process. Like it looks old. Like if they developing a new game, it should not look like round 3. It should not look like Fight Night Champions.
Yo,
Fight
we
Night
on-
Champions came out like damn near 10 years ago now, yo.
It's called.
What was that? 2015?
Ooh, no.
16?
No, it's
12?
Like, I think it might be 11, yo.
11.
It's about- it's-
Oh, yeah.
It might be before that.
So 11 years ago.
I wasn't playing boxing in college.
Why does it look like an 11-year-old boxing
I
game?
remember I was.
That was 11?
That was a long time ago. Because I was fresh.
It's over a decade.
That was when I freshly got to the Owings Mills Target. And I wasn't even a manager yet.
Salute to Owens Mills Target for
At the cell phone
fucking
kiosk.
slaving my boy.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all still.
Yeah, they put me through. I've been.
But if y'all
working
giving us
this
that ad,
shit.
I'll take that ad.
Yeah.
Salute to Target, bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
But yeah, nigga, what was we talking? Oh, the undisputed, the whatever the fuck.
No,
The
because then we
scam.
started talking about the date because the graphics are so bad. It looks like Fight Night Champions.
We
and it was
still
like-
haven't got any kind of beta release date. Nothing. We haven't got any kind of release date. They didn't recruited YouTube niggas. They got all of the boxing niggas signed in. They gave
My
them whatever
thing,
check
I
it
just
is.
wonder what they did like to get the rights to all those fighters that they
They
said
didn't
that
get
were
no
gonna be
fucking
in there.
rights,
Oh, they
Mike.
just
What are
said
you
it.
talking about?
They
There's
just
no
said it.
rights. They just said it.
Oh, okay.
Allegedly. You always got to say allegedly on YouTube. dog.
Allegedly.
Every
so
time.
Allegedly, they just finessed.
Allegedly, they just got it.
Okay.
Fuck them.
Okay,
I
I
don't
didn't
trust
know that bit of
Undisputed.
information.
If I don't get a release date within what would y'all give a time frame right now? We done had how long at
I
this
told you I'm
point?
done with them already.
You done?
But if they don't, definitely don't have one by the end of the year. We were talking about
By
this
the end of the
before we
year.
had one
All right.
video.
12/31/22. If y'all don't have a release date, scam. And I'm putting the fucking suit out there. I'm putting it out there. I've been researching this shit. You know what I do on my outside time?
You gonna say it cause you
All I
extreme
do is
stress?
research shit like this.
I really
I
wanted
can't
the
wait.
game.
This is causing me all sorts of distress.
Now you got anxiety. because
Yeah.
of it, yo.
Oh, you causing fighters
My shit
anxiety.
itching, yo. I don't even know what to do.
Y'all causing fighters anxiety.
I want to play this game.
Yo, if they just put Fight Night back out and just like, excuse me, because
They
you know
be
with the
attacking
old
me like that
games,
too, yo. The coughs, yo. Fuck.
I know,
this
my
weather.
bad. But with the old games, they do like a revamped version, like how they did Grand Theft Auto. Just give us Fight Night Champions again.
Yo, if they
Revamp.
update the
Revamp it.
graphics, yo,
Yeah,
That's
revamp
all we
it.
need.
Buy it again.
I don't
They're
give a
rebuying
fuck what
it.
y'all do. Give
All
us
you
a
gotta do is
boxing
load
game,
like
please.
3-4 like top fighters in every like weight class, and niggas will buy that for the next 20 years.
Salute to that nigga Ito that put us first on to this shit, though. He was the first person to alert me to this even existing. I don't know what happened to him, though. He disappeared off. Let me stop talking. But Ponzi scheme, class action lawsuit is coming your way if this shit don't come out by 12/31/22.
Yeah.
Give me a date. If I don't have a date by then, I'm petitioning for a class action lawsuit. If the petition doesn't work within 15 days, I'm coming with the real paperwork and I'm paying for it myself. Because I don't
out
fuck
of pocket
with this shit.
suing them.
I don't like this.
Yeah. So we were talking basically in the TV realm, dog.
Yeah,
like,
let's go.
We got to talk about that Dahmer TV
get
series.
into Dahmer.
Did you start watching it?
I feel like I'm gonna do what I always do. No, I haven't.
All right,
But I'm gonna keep
all
it a
right.
buck before I let you go. Like I said, I looked all that stuff up. Like I used to get into that bag. I don't get into it more because it messed with you. But I had no interest in really watching the show.
Yeah.
Because when I was looking it up, like back in the day, I'm like, yo, this is wild.
You know what really fucked me up about it? And I talked about it with the beloved I'm rocking with right now. Was the fact that I didn't realize the victim's family. One of the victim's family came out and said some shit about us watching it. And how it brought up trauma and shit like that. And I apologize. Because I watched the whole shit. I watched the whole thing and I apologize for that. I shouldn't have watched it. I really shouldn't have watched it. That shit is awful, nigga. Yeah. That is an awful fucking story. I should have just looked it up.
You want to know something
like
scary,
Zay
though? It got everybody like, what the fuck? Like,
Boosie said we shouldn't watch it, yo.
Nah, that shit is sick, though.
I told you, I don't think
that shit is sick.
I shouldn't have watched it.
Because the last couple episodes had me hella sad on the low. I
watched the whole
shit
in like 2 days, yo. I'm a sick nigga, bro.
No, I watched in like 3. I watched in like 3. I didn't know, like, the Tournament of Power was over.
Yeah,
so I had nothing else. I'm like, yo, shit, let me.
That's real.
Did they show him getting murdered?
Who?
They not really
it's
graphic.
Just like the stories they tell.
It gets graphic. I'm not gonna hold
They
you.
show him getting murdered.
Yeah, he gets murdered. Yeah, homeboy get him.
I don't know how far they went. I guess they would show all the way up until he died. But I wonder did they show him getting murdered.
They kind of started introducing John Wayne Gacy into the shit. Like they might try to make a John Wayne. I'm not watching John Wayne's. Netflix,
I feel like I saw a movie about him like way
I
back
watched
in the day.
Netflix not too long ago on John Wayne Gacy. He just had one.
Oh, like the
like they gonna come out with a biopic off
Jack
John
the
Wayne.
Ripper is crazy. It's another dude that's like killed like 250. It's another dude after. It's some wild people throughout history. Yo.
Mike started a good little conversation slightly on Twitter with us on the Coach Class page slightly. When was we involved with the Coach Class page?
Oh,
on Twitter
yeah,
when we was talking about it
yeah.
with she had the statue on there. That fucked me up. I stopped looking. I had to turn the
That
notifications
was the
off.
homie from back in the day. I didn't even know.
That shit
I was
scared
scared.
me.
I got scared. I'm not even speaking on that.
What the fuck? I didn't
Yeah.
know nothing about that.
Yeah.
Man, that wasn't.
That's why I said,
Yeah.
That's why I said what I said on Twitter. I was like, I already had peeped off. I said, I really don't have interest though. Like, I don't have interest on watching any of these.
Yeah.
Because my whole thing is.
I do though. Like,
it's not
it do be intriguing.
It's not a documentary. It's like a big production. Like
It is.
It's weird. So people are certainly capitalized. It's just weird to me.
And the
It's not
thing,
fiction.
the thing that kind of blew
They
me
embellish
about it.
But it's,
The thing that kind of blew me about it was
They didn't embellish.
And shout out the actor from American Horror Story too. Like the white guy that played him killed it, yo.
I heard he did.
Yeah. No, he really was acting, yo. He was really acting.
Just like him too, yo.
Yeah,
That's the thing, though.
He looked like Kip off of Napoleon Dynamite, yo.
I mean,
He looked just like
Wasn't
Kip.
he on American Horror Story? Y'all ever fuck with that show, American Horror
I
Story?
just said, yeah, he was the main actor.
Oh yeah, you did just say that. My bad. I'm smacked as fuck. But
I don't want to say
what was I about to say?
But they adjusted some
humanizing
They
him.
did.
They try to make
Yeah.
they try to.
That's
you know
the
what
thing
I'm
that's
saying?
gonna blow
They
you.
try to make you
They try to
identify
make you
with
feel
this nigga, yo.
sympathy for this
Like
nigga.
I almost did, but then I would recheck myself. Like, no, nigga, what the fuck?
See
No.
the reason we was thinking like that because we had a good upbringing, but we know individuals that have had
Nigga.
crazy shit happen when they was coming up. That doesn't excuse that type of shit
At all.
They
I
only
done
make
heard
those
some wild
excuses
shit.
for.
I done heard way worse shit than what you had
I
coming up,
bleeped it out.
nigga. I heard way worse shit than what you
They
had.
get to the whole joint with his grandmother when he was doing this stuff earlier. His grandmother.
They get a lot of this shit in there. They get in all that.
His story is wild.
That's where it starts out at, basically.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
where
yeah.
they kind of.
Yo,
They don't start out on the show like that, but that's where his thirst comes from.
Remember the nigga had the mannequin in there. He was like,
Nigga was. This nigga
I'm
was
like,
a
yo,
sick
this is
nigga.
weird.
His dad.
Bro.
if the show was right,
It's weird.
his dad was right to send that letter. And whoever didn't read that letter, he should have been institutionalized immediately.
Zay, the bad thing about it is, like, yo, his parents were just in denial. They should have been arrested, yo, honestly. Because they knew, and they were making excuses, like, the whole time. Like, he was doing weird shit, like, early.
It goes back, honestly, and I hate to do this, because I just talked about me doing the race shit.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
We all know. Yo, you know, I said that. I was like, I think I said something on Twitter, like, and it wasn't even like straight up racist.
I seen somebody comment on
Yeah,
that.
it was like, I was just like,
One of them white boys
I was
jumped
just like,
in there. I gotta find that comment.
I said,
He was tight with you.
If Jeffrey Dahmer was any other
He
race,
found one black
I didn't
man.
say black. I just said any other
He
race.
found one black man.
It's no way this would be possible. And yo,
It's been a few of them black niggas.
they were
yo.
mad. Like, somebody was mad. I'm like, yo, I didn't say black. I'm like, literally.
But
if
on God, they probably had to live on water or some shit like
Yeah,
that, or
yo,
off in
you
the
would-
cut
they would check
somewhere.
anybody's
They
ID.
wasn't in
Yo,
Detroit.
he took like a 14-year-old kid back to the crib and said it was his boyfriend, and they didn't check the nigga's ID. Like, that doesn't happen with any other race.
Any other race,
One thing I
man.
do
Fuck
know
out
is
of here.
he definitely he specifically moved to.
He knew what he was
They-
doing.
I don't know if they-
That's why I ain't like
Nah,
what they
they
was
said
doing.
that.
Okay,
I didn't like
Well,
what
they
they
didn't
was
say it,
doing
but
on
it's
this
like
show.
a Jesse Jackson type dude just pops up.
No, I'm saying he specifically moved to a black neighborhood,
Exactly,
like,
'cause he knew he could cook.
Because he knew he would be able to
He
get
can
away.
get his
Yeah.
shit off.
It's crazy, like that joint is, and that's sad.
That's the
That they-
white
sickest
people-
nigga to
they just
ever
letting it
live,
rock,
man.
yo, like,
Fuck
letting
him.
it rock, like, yeah, man, it's a lot of
Let me switch it back though, because I almost said I was going to cancel Netflix until I saw they cloned Tyrone.
Oh, I was meant to watch that trailer.
That
You
shit
watch
look
it? It
good
look
as a motherfucker.
What is
yo.
it?
They got John Boyega, Teyana Paris. I think that's how you say her first name. I might have been wrong on the first name. And
Sounded
Jamie
good.
Foxx
Okay.
in this joint. Yo, you gotta watch the preview. I'm gonna show the preview after the episode. I'm not gonna talk too much on it. I'm pretty sure people have seen it. If they haven't, go watch on Netflix or YouTube or whatever. Look up. It's called They Cloned Tyrone. I'm watching that shit. I can't wait to watch it. Cause the vampire shit with him and Jamie Foxx and Snoop Dogg and all
That was
them,
entertaining.
shit was good as fuck. That was good.
I still like, what's his name? Zac Efron or
He was good in
He was
that.
hilarious.
He was solid in that. You don't think it's gonna be no
Wait,
white boys
that's
in
not
this?
Zac Efron, yo. I think that might be.
That's not Zac.
might be mixed.
He's making the whites like
No
shit.
disrespect, dog.
Zac Efron is the coach from the Bengals, I think. Is it that not Zac Efron?
What's his name, yo? I'm struggling, yo. I usually can get him quick.
Oh, Zac Efron, an actor.
Nah, it wasn't Zac Efron.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he was in.
It's James Franco's brother. James Franco's brother was in there.
Oh yeah, the Franco brother.
Damn,
the
yo,
Franco
my
brother.
fault,
God
yo.
damn, we mixing up whites.
No.
Them egg whites. We was yoking them bitches. That's funny as shit.
Wild boy. Said I didn't mean to wild out like that, guys. I'm sorry.
One thing I do want to say, if we still on the show shit, yeah, keeping it on that, definitely people go check out that clip if you can find it. Also on YouTube. Again, the name of the show is called They Called Tyrone, or movie. I think it's a movie, if I'm not mistaken. It's gonna be good. I can't wait for that shit. But She-Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been watching She-Hulk?
You know I haven't been watching She-Hulk, yo.
I already know Zay hasn't been watching it. If you haven't been watching it, I can almost guarantee Zay hasn't been watching. I've been watching it.
It's been a downward
It's some
spiral.
of the worst
Marvel-y.
shit
Yeah,
that has
Marvel.
ever come out in the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
This might be worse than the Groot shorts that they came out with. They only 7 minutes long.
Are we seeing the downfall of the MCU?
No, we're not seeing the downfall. Stop it. But because they just came out with clips of Wolverine being in the Deadpool shit, and that shit
We
got me
saw
OD
that.
hype.
You know that's big budget shit, but like they said, they beefing behind the scenes with the Blade
That's
movie.
cool. Fuck
And
it.
that's supposed to come out next year, right?
We better get Blade. Y'all better stop fucking
Come
playing.
on, yo.
We better get fucking Blade.
Come on, yo.
Nah, we better not just get Blade. It better be a fire Blade.
Yeah, Wesley Snipes
You know
killed
what?
the first
Yes.
two, yo.
Let me rephrase that. As he
And
just
the third
stated,
one was still entertaining
as
when I was
Zay
a kid.
just stated, we better get a fire Blade.
It has to be.
Because Wesley carried y'all. So
And I can't see what Mahershala Ali and Delroy Lindo it being a bad movie.
Mahershala Ali's such a good actor. He like, yo, I'm not about to be doing a bad script.
Yeah.
I like that, yo.
Yo,
Yeah.
You got
She-Hulk.
because anybody else would be like, Or most people would be like, yo, all right, I'm just gonna take the role and get the money.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, yo, I'm attaching my name to Marvel. We gonna have this joint popping.
So we got what we got coming up next.
I be deep diving into like the actors and everything like that. Like, bro, actors of other ethnicities have always been like that. If they a top tier guy, like, yo, that shit is whack. Switch this line real quick. Do this. Like, we not doing that.
Yeah,
like,
man.
that's bad.
Come on.
They said that's why they switched out the original Hulk on
Y'all
some
playing
nerd shit. I
fucking
watched
games.
that. Edward Norton, they say he used to be wilding niggas at the set.
He was a trash
It's a
actor.
bullshit line.
I've heard that a few
A
times.
real writer.
YouTube. Shout out to YouTube, man. That's a good forum. I'm happy we on
Excellent
there.
form. Thank you, YouTube.
Yeah, man. But yeah, She-Hulk is definitely some shit.
I figured, yo, it doesn't look so. It feels like one of those rushed ideas, like the last Thor. Like, yo, we just trying to pack everything into this one thing.
They are. They would have
We not
been
gonna even
They
make sense of
really
it.
would have been better off just introducing her as Bruce's cousin and just having her just make her story in one of the movies or something. Cause this shit bad. It's not funny. It's not witty. Nothing about it is anything good. Even the Meg episode, I love seeing her in there. I'm not mad at the black woman getting her little check and shit. Like, I'm not mad, and I didn't mean to say little because I don't got that. Kind
Is it
of check.
starting to feel like a Marvel cash grab? As
Not even
opposed to,
that.
like,
I don't
quality
even.
films?
I don't know what the fuck they doing. This last episode, it was a character in there, and I gotta watch my boy No Spoilers to watch the breakdown of the episode because he might have been a character in it. But it was a character in there called Man Bull. And he was a part of an experiment that apparently
He might have
happened
been in a
between man
comic or
and bull,
something.
and
I
it
feel like
sounds
that
it.
sounds like a comic book character.
But
name.
in my mind, all I thought was, man, this was bullshit. That was all I thought this whole time, just seeing this.
Did you actually see the guy?
He's in there. He's in there. He's
fighting.
in this episode, this last episode. It's basically like a quirky law show, basically. Some office. Not even
Honestly,
office.
no one.
Not even
even
office. I don't want to put that on the office because the office is legendary
Yeah,
and
that's my
Abbott
favorite
Elementary is legendary. We could talk about. Matter of fact, we could spin it off to Abbott after this. But it's just shit. It's not good. It's not funny. Nothing's witty about it.
But I
Nothing.
mean-
anything about it hasn't grabbed me yet.
What did you
Nothing's
expect?
grabbed
Though?
me.
Moon Knight was bad. Niggas that try to act.
But
defend
Moon
it-
Knight had little scenes in there that'd be like, all right, bet I could see where they going with it. Like I know where they going with this in the next whatever the fuck is coming up.
That show. Is
She-Hulk
cheese.
is trash. I
That
don't give
show
a
is
fuck about
cheese.
this.
She-Hulk is cheese.
It's
Like,
some of the
everything
worst
has been
shit.
cheese,
I haven't
man.
heard anybody say anything good about this. Has
Yeah.
anybody like this? This has to be the worst series. This is below Falcon and Captain America.
I figure from the.
It's below it.
But
I'd take Anthony Mackie over this bullshit any day. That's a fact. That's not even a drink.
television show.
I hate Anthony
I could
Mackie.
possibly think of.
I'm Tupac. That's me. Tupac. That nigga. I hate that nigga so much. But I'll take that series over this.
I feel like he's a bad actor when his best acting performance was probably that what was that show Black Mirror or whatever it was, like that episode when he was like on some either way that's his best acting performance.
Salute to YouTube.
That's
You
his
couldn't let
best
it
acting
off.
performance.
Patreon will let that shit off. He knew what he was about to say.
That's his best acting performance to me.
That's
to
funny
me,
as
like
shit,
acting wise, I
boy.
felt like that was that's the
He was
first thing I
acting.
was like, oh, this really some good shit.
But do you think that was?
I did. That's his best acting
Like you
performance.
said, it felt natural, huh?
Yeah,
How many times?
that's his best acting performance.
How many times you watched that joint?
I saw the episode maybe twice. I know. Well, I ain't going to divulge too much, but the person.
I think it was
yeah,
more
we
of the
used to
other
watch
nigga.
That together.
I think it was more of the other nigga.
They both was killing it.
I think it was more of the.
That's
other
how he got drafted to be Candyman. Yo got scouted for Candyman.
Candyman was trash.
That was a bad movie.
That was a terrible fucking
That was a
film.
bad movie. Kendra, I'm disappointed. That was not a
Fucking
good movie to
horrible,
me.
yo.
I did not like the
I
Candyman.
rewatched that recently. This is bad.
Yeah.
She might come at my neck, but I
Nah,
ate some
it
candy
just felt
corns
like they did
recently,
too
and I'm
much.
feeling myself
It just felt like they did too much. No disrespect to her. I just didn't like the film.
at all.
And I forgot where we was going at, but
We really, I mean, as far as like the random subjects, we was gonna get in probably to the music at this point.
Yeah.
I would think, right?
I wanted to give your boy a shout out. That's what I was trying to bring up earlier, but I was like, oh yeah, never mind. It's too early.
Let me go ahead and pull up my Apple Music so I can get the names of the shit up. Because that was a great fucking album from Gibbs.
Because this is your boy. I'm not did you listen to Freddie Gibbs' album?
Nah.
So I'm a Gibbs fan.
It's really good. I do not like, well, I'm not a Freddie Gibbs listener, but
so I tend
good
to
job.
I tend to pride myself on accountability and like just understanding when you put yourself in situations. This is probably the only person that I'll allow that shit to slide by. Because he be wildin'. This is the only person I'll allow that shit to slide by, yo. Because I fuck with his rapping ability. His rapping ability. Yo, the Bone Thugs flow. Yo, anytime he hit the Bone Thugs flow, this shit hard, yo. It's hard every time. Freddie Gibbs, yo, he keep getting punched on, yo. But I really fuck with this nigga, yo. I really do.
I feel like after he got in his altercation, he got better at rapping. Like, this album is great.
This album is
great, yo.
It's crazy.
Gonna be like, yo,
sold separately, yo. Listen to it, yo. Yo,
it's
you
really
gotta
good.
listen to Rabbit,
and I don't
yo.
listen to yo.
My favorite joint on there right now.
I listened to him was Fetty with him and Currency like years ago. I like this. I'm not a.
I'm a Fetty fan.
Gibbs listener.
I'm a Fetty fan, yo. Like I try my best not to pay attention to his off the album antics. Cause he's getting into some shit.
I knew it was real when he had the Kelly Price feature in the beginning.
Nigga.
I was like, how does he have Kelly Price?
How was Cameron not on that, yo?
Yo, he had Kelly Price on that bad.
Yo, if he'd have had Cameron on there just talking, just to talk to start it off, it would have been hard, yo. Doom, 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 doom.
Nah.
I'm gonna play the song for you because the song sounds like a Cameron fucking song, yo.
What was that? What was the Bone Thug song that he kind of bit?
Yo, it was a few. Oh shit.
The song with Offset on it. That song is hard, yo, and I don't like that kind of shit.
I don't like it either.
This
it's called
song
Pain and
is
Strife.
Fire. No, that song is fire, yo.
So I can't
that
remember the name.
song is heat.
Gotta get that money, man. Money, man. I gotta get that money, man.
Good
That
job,
shit.
guys.
He was going in, and he got the Bone Thugs flow.
Yeah.
That's why I appreciate Freddie, because he understands that he has that flow, and he played on it. He knew he had that flow, but he played on it. He got DJ Paul on the joint. Of course, Pusha on there.
Moneybagg
Good
Yo
coke
has
raps.
a good one too, and I don't listen to him either.
I don't like Moneybagg like that either.
Nah,
my
his song is
favorite
hard.
shit though, my favorite song is definitely probably either Zipper Bags or the joint with Music Soul Child, because I just didn't expect that. Music Soul Child on the track.
Listen to it in its
You ain't
entirety.
listen to it? It's
listen
called
to it.
Grandma's Stove. And he talking about all his situations that he has
yeah.
dealt with and shit like that. Yo, like I don't have any empathy for you in that realm, because you could just jimmy up, my boy.
Yeah.
So I never have empathy on somebody that have side kids and all that shit. Like, that's never gonna get empathy from me. But I really enjoyed the song and the nigga Music Soul Child sampling.
Did he sample Grandma's Hands?
No, I don't think so. He might have. I don't want to say that if he
Like
did.
Grandma's Stove.
He might have. He was salacious on this a little bit. He went at a few people, nigga. He did. I was waiting to see LeBron lip sync over the lobster omelet.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that.
What's the song with Pusha T on it, yo?
Yo, the Pusha T joint hard
Nick
as
is gonna be
Gold rings.
furious.
Coke raps. Yeah, that's
They
him.
ultra coked out on there.
Yo, mad.
Nigga said I remember the bando in '85.
Yo, want to hear that baby bullshit?
Nah, I ain't gonna disrespect the young.
Yeah,
boy.
let me stop. I'm wildin'. I'm
You let
33.
the lick
sorry.
get you
It was the
petty,
lick got
yo.
me. Baby might fuck me up in here, yo.
Yeah, they
Baby
gonna
gonna
somebody-
stomp
Hey!
me. He gonna stomp
Relax,
me at
bro.
the bowling alley, yo. They gonna
gotta
catch
chill.
me
You
slipping.
gotta chill.
I be
You gotta-
going bowling and shit.
No,
He gonna stomp me out.
you gotta just learn how to
The
relax.
baby soul. No, let me chill.
Yeah, them niggas
That's
be
not my
crazy
realm.
as shit.
That's not even
I
my
be out
realm.
the way with it, baby.
You know what made me happy though?
What?
If we still in the music vein, and then you can pull up what you pulling up.
Mhm.
Desmond sent it to us, but I had been thinking about it a few days earlier before he sent it. Seeing the fact that Big Boy was out there with the owls and shit, why doesn't he have Steve Irwin's slot right now on the Discovery Channel? Why is that not
Give
happening?
Big Boy to Steve Irwin.
I would watch the shit out of
YouTube,
that.
fucking
I would get
Amazon,
Discovery Plus
Netflix,
right
anybody
now
that's
if you
dropping
told
that.
me that nigga was on there.
Big
and y'all give
Boy?
him the bag. I would watch it.
Yeah.
Why is he not on there,
And
Mike?
he have guests
Yo,
on
he's
there,
so
like, every
smooth
now
and
then.
hilarious.
Bro, that would be hard.
Yeah.
Discovery get a whole influx of cash if y'all get that. Come on, y'all. Give my boy the bag.
Giving out IP right now.
Shout out Big Boy, dog. That's the homie.
Somebody might take that idea.
Yeah.
I'm happy we switched the lanes, yo. I was touching on some touchy subjects.
Nah. And with the music, all I'm going to say, shout out, because we talking in the Baltimore vein, and we just found it before the podcast. We got to give a shout out to Goldmouth Chaz, yo, in that dope shop. I just found out he dropped a new project. You know we was on that Goldmouth Chaz early in the year. I said that should have been like Lamar's celebration dance. They should play it at the Ravens games.
Wow.
I said that.
You did. You
I
did
said
say
that.
that. I
I
forgot
said
you
that.
said that. That's
Yo, I was
wild.
like, they can't
it's
play
never
it.
gonna fucking happen. But I
Can't
just
play it.
they literally can't play that. Nobody will hear the words. It just be the beat. They can't say the
Uptown,
actual
yo.
words.
Uptown, my home. I think he could bleep. I
don't
could bleep
think they
it.
could.
Let me edit it.
Yo,
Let me chop out the curse words.
maybe they could do one of them joints where they chop some of the words. They could just play the beat and then they just keep having them sing
Uptown, my home.
Yeah.
Uptown, my home, and they just keep looping it. They keep
Yeah,
looping
yeah.
it. Okay, I see y'all process. Stop, y'all giving away the sauce. They might steal that from us.
My fault. No, if Goldmouth Chaz get a bag off that, go get that, bro.
Definitely go get that
But holla
bag
at
off.
Coach Class Pod. You know what I mean?
Please do. Anything you had on the music tip though?
Yeah, it's Been on Bullshit Volume 1. It's a guy named Young Bull. He's LA California rapper. And then it's a album called Progress by a guy named Kirk One, and he's also out of the West Coast, like super smooth. And Big Sad 1900 dropped
Big Sad, he back.
song.
Hip-hop name right
That
my
Big
guy.
Sad, bro.
The thing is, he can really rap though.
Big
You feel
Sad?
me? Like he can really
You know the
rap.
question
yo.
I asked myself the other
Is that like a? Let me stop. Go ahead with the question, bro.
why is he so sad?
I don't know.
Big Sad is
Like, I
sad.
was like,
Yo,
I never heard that
You want
analogy.
to know the craziest thing? I was listening to another like Detroit artist I listened to, or a Cali guy, and he got on the feature and smoked it. I'm like, yo, I like his voice. The nigga be in his bag, like he be really flowing, like he's like you could tell like the dude's just like, I'm just trying to be overly street, and then it's the guy's like, I'm really trying to rap right now. Like I said some shit that hit you like, oh, the bars was there,
Gotcha.
like.
I see what you're saying.
That's why I function with him heavy, like, and I know it's gonna be just like G Perico and stuff like that, like later on, cause like I listened to the YG and I was listening like,
I didn't listen to.
yeah, like G Perico should be way bigger than this. Like it's not even.
Whoa.
It's not terrible.
Think so?
It's not. Now he does make the club tracks.
What's the features on there though? I haven't looked at.
He
his
does
album,
make the
though.
club tracks well, but I'm like, G Perico
That's
has
what
been
it is.
dropping
It's the-
hard
it's
the-
shit, yo.
That's what it is,
YG
yo. It's
dropped
a
a
club
classic
shit.
that first album.
Yeah,
That first album was a
Hard
classic.
as shit.
Was really like
That was a
album
classic.
hard as
so
shit.
yo.
Still is hard.
He had another one too that was fire.
And then he had F Donald Trump. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
that's an
With him.
iconic song.
I have the
So he
video
like-
on my
like,
phone of them.
when you
I
do
feel
stuff
like
like
doing
that,
that.
like
That's
it's
pretty
just,
dope.
You know, you can live off that for a minute. yo.
Yeah. I
And
just
then
feel
he
like some of them
then he
other
drop
West
a
Coast
party
niggas.
song every now and then. So he just stays.
He's
He know
good
what
with
to
the
do.
party
He know where to
songs.
stay in his lane.
He's good
That's
with
the
the
LA
party
scene.
songs.
That's that LA scene. I respect it. I'm not going to hold you. with
Yeah.
it. But I did catch one other thing. Took it from cocaine raps to sad raps with my boy Kid Cudi. The Intergalactic came out. You know
It's
I'm a
fire?
Kid Cudi fan. I like hearing that. Yeah. That nigga was giving it up on this fucking album. And there's some shit on Netflix called Intergalactic. There's some kind of joint he got on that animated movie, I think it is, or it's called a Netflix special, I think is what it's worded as.
I want to see
I'm gonna
that.
watch it. I'm gonna watch like an hour and 32 minutes. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
It's him and Ty Dolla. He got like 2 songs with Ty Dolla on that motherfucker. This album is solid. I fuck with it.
That's tough.
But you know I'm a sad nigga.
And we always gotta say rest in peace to Big Reese. Once again, episode 230 of Coach Class Pod. Tap in on all platforms, like, rate, subscribe. Come on, man. Keep showing love, keep pushing us forward, because we not stopping.
ever.
They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life. They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life.